Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to the Gym of All Trades Sunday Night Charts. We're going to jump right into the TA today, guys. I'm an Elliott Wave trader. For those of you brand new to the channel, glad you came by. I'm an Elliott Wave trader. I trade looking at market structure. Guys, I'm no prognosticator of what's definitely coming, guys. All I'm here to do is to share what I'm seeing as far as the wave structure and apply Elliott wave theory to let you know what may or may not, what could happen, or what are some possibilities. I've got bullish counts, I've got bearish counts, and I do have a bias, and I'm one that actually shares my opinion. I don't just say it could go up or down every video. Obviously, it could go up or down. We all know that. That's what it could do. So I'm just going to tell you what I'm seeing, and and highlight things that you might not be seeing, and then you can make your own decisions based upon those things. So, with that said, guys, that's what I'm doing here. I got kind of some, I don't know, a heavier amount of trolly kind of comments on the videos this week, and kind of frustrated by it. I always am because I spend my time, just offering my thoughts here, and then you get people that just have no concept of kindness or understanding of what we're doing, and people expect me to be right, as if I have a crystal ball. All I'm doing is applying Elliott wave theory and doing it in the way that I know how to do it, in the way I understand Elliott. And so, that's what I'm here to do. I'm going to show you how I do it, and if it helps you, and if it creates some good trading environment for you, I'm glad to help. That's just what I use personally in my own trading world to come up with my trading biases and enter positions. I have a certain risk management strategy and an entry strategy that keeps me safe in the market. So, with that said, guys, welcome to the channel. Welcome to Sunday Night Charts. Here's the agenda tonight, guys. I'm not going to take any chart requests tonight. Don't have it in me. I'm just pretty tired. The market's been wearing me down through all this chop. I'm just going to give analysis on Bitcoin, Ethereum. I hit Litecoin. I hit XRP. I'll hit a lot of the major ones you guys request week to week. I'm just going to hit them quick, but we're going to spend all of our time on Bitcoin and Ethereum in the beginning, as we usually do, and I'll show you my bias as far as that's concerned. So let me find you guys on my phone. Just so I can have the chat here on my phone. And I'm going to spend most of my time doing the analysis. I'm going to ignore the chat to some degree so that I can get the analysis to you. So try not to spam the chat with a bunch of requests, please, tonight. Let's just keep the conversation light and airy and encouraging. Let's not poo-poo anybody's ideas. Let's just make sure we're respectful, and we'll jump into the analysis here. All right, there we go. Got it. Skip the ads. Johnny, I don't know why 5,000 people would be here on my channel. So anyway, hey, thanks, Rob. I appreciate that, man. Hey, Gabriel Sanchez, what's up, buddy? Ernest of Gaia, what's up, man? Rational bacon cheeseburgers with educational curly fries. Mm, that's funny. That is so funny. I've also got a trade working over here that I need to possibly identify. So, um, okay, well let's get into the TA here, guys. I'm not going to spend any time on the macro tonight, guys. We know we're in this consolidation zone here on the macro. Everybody knows we've been here for weeks now. So we know where we are. The market makers know where we are. We're at a stage where it's either going to break up or down. Where's it going? Right? Where's the market going? I don't know. I don't know where it's going, but we have some ideas. Obviously, that one idea is that we're breaking down out of a triangle here. I don't believe it's a triangle. This does not have the Elliott wave structure for a triangle. However, it does have 5 waves, and it is a triangular shape, but it doesn't have the wave count that we usually look for a triangle. So it's not a triangle in my book. I'm much more bullish over in much more. I'm much more bullish than I am bearish. A triangle implies a breakdown out of this range, break these lows. Once that wave is finished, then we go up for higher moves. Um, so yeah, I don't see that as a triangle, though. I do often say the market can do whatever it wants to, and I could be wrong on the fact that that's not a triangle. I believe it's not, based, like I said, based on applying Elliott rules. But Elliott rules require that these waves be waves of three waves, and not all these waves in here are three waves. Okay, we have an impulse wave right here, for instance. But this is a range. Okay, this is a range of accumulation most likely, and I'm more inclined to see this break to the upside. However, I did think we would see a more definitive false breakout down here, at least a more significant breakout to retest this low before up. I was expecting to see that, to be honest with you, but we did not. We have not gotten that, and I thought we were going to get it. And this current wave structure right now has me feeling like that may not happen. So I personally was looking for a break to the downside out of this structure and then a break back up very quickly. I was looking for something like this, but this current wave that we're getting, I just don't like it. I don't like it at all. But it's I'll talk about the different possibilities here in just a second. Chemo, that's a good saying there. DTB, thanks. I appreciate you there. All right, here we go. Yeah, I'm like I said, guys. I'm just if I focus in on y'all, I'm not going to be able to get the TA out in a rational way. So let me just focus in. I'm going to ignore the TA for a bit. I'm going to ignore the chat for a little while, okay? And maybe you guys can just listen, and I'll share my thoughts here. Okay, so guys, let me share the bullish count that takes us up from here first, because I'm gravitating more to that right now than I am the bearish count that takes us down first and then up. Okay. Now, again, I don't know anything. I want to make sure I clear that up. I'm not here propounding the idea that I know what's going to happen. Elliott theory isn't about knowing what's going to happen. I mean, I think some people have the expectation. It's just I can give you I got a present tense snapshot of the market. I know what I see right now, and what I see right now, when I analyze those structures and put them together, I'm going to come to conclusions. So that's what I'm about to do for you right now. Okay. So my first conclusion is that this is not a triangle. Okay, and I've shared this in several videos that that this is the ending wave and this is the reversal wave and the first A wave, an impulse. Okay. Now, we got a three-wave move, but it doesn't even look like a three-wave move. It looks more like a five-wave move. It looks like a diagonal even, possibly even a leading diagonal to the downside, which gives me a bias. Gives me a bias that says we're not going to go down just this wave and then go up. It actually gives me a bias that says we're going to go down in three waves. Okay, so that's possibly a leading diagonal. Now that is one of this. Let me just say that this wave and how you interpret this wave changes everything in the way that you interpret what's coming next. If that's not a leading, and if that, oh, come on, my computer is lagging right now. Sorry. If that isn't a leading diagonal, then it could be a WXYXZ. And that changes everything completely. Let me explain. A leading diagonal is an impulse wave to the downside. It demands that the next wave be three waves, and then we get another impulse wave to the downside, another five waves down to the downside. Okay, so that's what I would expect if we interpret this as a leading diagonal. So that's a bearish count that takes us down here first, okay, and then up. Now, let's flip that a little bit and say, okay, what if that's not a leading diagonal? What if that's a W X Y X Z? That's actually a triple correction, a triple a complex triple correction. Now, that's a possibility as well. And what that does is that says at least this could be a finished correction. It's come back. It's already come down very, very deep. So this one wave has already been corrected in price. Okay, already fairly deeply. Okay, if we pull the retrace on that guy, let's see how far it came down. I think it's about 78. The 786. Yeah, it came down almost to the 786 retrace. And so that says, hey, we got a finished correction. Now we need to be going up, which demands that this wave be an impulse wave or a wave that says we're going up. And that would be 1 and then 2. And now we're getting ready to head up big time for another wave to the upside. And that's the bullish count pretty much. Okay? So you got a bearish count, you got a bullish count. Those are the primary counts. Now, if this is a WXYXZ, then how are you going to interpret this as a 5-wave move? How are you going to interpret this wave, which has been a thorn in my side ever since it finished? How are you going to interpret that as a 5-wave move? Well, what I was looking at was that this is a 1, 2, 1, 2, and I was really looking for this thing to go up with some intensity, and I was very bullish during all the way through here until it reversed. Once we got this reversal wave, everything changed. Okay, everything changed, and so now, so that 1, 2, 1, 2 is out the door. So now, how else can I interpret this as an impulse wave? Well, the only other way I can figure out to interpret this as an impulse wave is I gotta draw this little wedge again, okay? And this becomes a leading diagonal. I don't like it. There's lots of reasons why I don't care for it. It doesn't really have the shape. It doesn't have the best wave count, but it could be a leading diagonal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There it is, leading diagonal. And what that implies then is that the following wave is going to be 3 waves down, okay? 50 to 60% of that wave, and then we start working our way to the upside, which that's the bullish count. And that is the count I'm kind of gravitating to based on the price action I'm seeing at the present tense moment. When I pull the fibs here, the retrace fibs here, you can see we came right down to the golden zone and went past it here. We did it in 3-wave fashion. However, the 3 waves do not look good because this third wave, the C wave, is shorter than A. And whenever you get a shorter wave, okay, in the C leg, then you get in the A leg, it's always takes you by surprise. When we measure the this to this, you'll notice that this came to the 786 retrace. Okay, now if I exclude this wick, it's a 1. It doesn't even make it to the 1-to-1. So whether I exclude the wick or not, 786 retrace is where this wave comes to. I don't like that a lot. I like to see that C wave come down to the 1-to-1, but we didn't get to the 1-to-1. So it kind of leaves me a little bothered, leaves me a little like, is that complete or not? And so now that I'm seeing these green candles that look very impulsive and very reversalish, it's really got me thinking, hey guys, this is a good candidate right now, right here in Bitcoin for a 1, 2. Okay, and with this bullish wave action that we're getting right now, if it follows through impulsively, guys, it's going to be a strong candidate. Okay, a strong candidate for an upside move, where this would be A wave. Okay, this is the B wave, and this would be 1, 2 of the C leg, and then we'd be going up here, and we'd be going up for higher targets, targeting 48K or maybe even a little higher than that. Okay, so that's what's at stake here, guys. And I know that maybe a lot of you are like, what in the world are you talking about? Because you don't know Elliott Wave rules. I get it, and I don't have time to teach you all the rules in this live. I try to teach some rules along the way, but I just don't have time. I've got videos free of charge. You can find them. They're called Trading Night School. I did them 2 years ago. They're old. They're long. But they're there for you if you want to learn Elliott Wave free of charge. The information to learn Elliott Wave is out there on the internet free of charge. You don't have to pay. But if you want to come join the Discord, I have a set of videos, and we have an environment where I'm constantly providing education along the lines of Elliott Wave trading and Elliott Wave technical analysis. And, which again, it's not a system that's always right or wrong, because I've just shown you two valid cases for two valid counts. One that takes us up from here and one that should take us down from this range. And I don't know which one's going to happen. So it's not like it gives a perfect system. Elliott is a perfect system for trading. It's just another tool in the arsenal that is well worth your time and study, because the benefit that you get is that you get some sense of where this market needs to go, not just, oh, it could go here, it could go there, and you just wait and see. Yeah, there's some sense of that, right? But right now, all I need to see is some confirmation in this wave to the upside to give me kind of a sense in which, yeah, we're probably going to continue up. Now, I also know that this could simply go up in three waves like this, okay? And then we could come down again, all right? And that would be a more complex move to the downside, and that just prolongs all this stuff before the market takes it up. So that's a possibility as well. We get that. So on the macro scale, here's the deal. So I got a couple comments. This comment pisses me off more than, I'm sorry, I said that word, but it really makes me mad more than any other comment in the world. And that's when somebody comes to the channel and says, this guy changes his mind every day. Wow, this was a lot different than you said yesterday. When I get that kind of a comment, number one, I know you didn't watch the whole video. You probably simply read the title and watched a couple of minutes. That's number one. Because you'll know that the title often focuses in on my bias, but the video focuses in on how I come to that bias and gives you the other options that might play out. So, that being said, of course I might say something new, something different today than I said yesterday, because I have more information to make a better observation of the market and get a better sense of where we might be going. So the current wave, patterns are kind of pointing more, maybe up right now than down, or maybe down if I look at them a certain way. But at the end of the day, it's a matter of looking at the wave structures and interpreting them and coming up with conclusions as to where it might go. Yeah, I can't stand, it's a lot different than you said yesterday. My macro view, here's my macro view, and it's not changed. Ever since we made this bottom right here, I said, guys, we're looking for some kind of a three-wave pattern to get back up here, that I'm very bullish. I'm looking for a three-wave move. I can't even begin to let you know exactly how that three-wave move is going to take shape. I have no idea what the market makers and those who move the market are doing and plan to do. I have no idea where the liquidity is and what the general market sentiment is. All I can do is read the current wave structure and then come to some conclusions based upon that, and get some sense of where we might be heading. Okay? So, with that said, my macro idea has not changed. I'm still looking for this. Okay? Now, how that gets up there, I can't tell you. Okay? I can't say with certainty. We may come down and break this low one more time, but we're going to still be looking for a three-wave move on the macro scale. I'm looking desperately for that, so I can trade that up and I can be in the market bullishly when that comes. I want to be a bull when that wave comes. So the question mark is that wave happening now? Okay? Is that wave happening now? Here's a possible scenario in which, yeah, it could be. Look. I got a 1, I got a 2. I got a 1, I got a 2. And now we're starting to begin the next wave maybe. All right? So there's a scenario where we go up from here, guys. And that's bullish. And we're going to get this wave to the upside. We're going to come up and tag, 48 to 50K. Excuse me. All right. So there's a scenario. But I've got another scenario that says, well, wait a minute, Jim. Sorry, I'm trying to erase these lines here. I got another scenario that says, hey, wait a minute, no, we got an impulse wave here, but we're going to get a deeper correction here, okay? That's going to bring us down first. We're going to get down to this region first again, retest this low, and then we're going to go up and make that wave. So I can't tell you. That's what I'm trying to figure out at this stage. And as a trader, that makes sense to me. That makes sense that I'm trying to figure that out along the way because I'm trading margin. I'm not just spot trading, and so if I was spot trading, I'd be long right now, and I would just be holding. Personally, I would just be long right now at this price range, and I would be holding. And I'd have hodl hands until we get back up to 48.50K. I wouldn't care if it goes down a little bit more. I wouldn't care if it tested the 28K. I wouldn't like it a whole lot, but I would understand it's possible. But I would at least have some position if I was spot trading long at this point and just holding it and going about my day. But I'm a margin trade with margin. I trade with leverage, and so I have to be a lot more precise with my entries. And so it means a lot to me. It makes the world of difference to me. That this could come down first, and then go up. Okay, because if I'm long from here and this comes down here, I'm wrecked. Right, my position's wrecked, or I just get stopped out. Right, which is fine too. That happens. But I want to see if there's any information, any kind of clue that the market's telling me, are you going down first or are you just going up from here? Okay? Or are you going to come up here for a three wave and then come down again, which is possible. Very, very possible. So we're in, as the title of the video says, Bitcoin and the crypto market is hangs in the balance right now. Okay, the market is right now in a range of uncertainty where it could totally go up and it could totally go down. But in my opinion, I think the market's going up on a macro scale first. I don't think we're going to go to, I know Crypto Kirby's calling for maybe 14K. I can see that on the chart. I can get that. I get where he's coming from with support and resistance, and I get that. And I think eventually we are going there. Okay, we're probably going to get down to 20K again. I can see that as a possibility. But the question mark is, do we go up and retest the highs first? Okay, and my take is that we're probably going to go up and retest the highs first, that we're probably not going to dump again. I think anybody that wants to sell again wants a better price to sell at. They don't want to sell here. They want to sell higher. So it behooves the market, even market makers and those maybe even whales that want to sell, pump it and then dump it. It behooves them to pump it, okay, to come and take out this liquidity up here, to come and take out all the liquidity that's waiting here for the grab. So much liquidity up here, guys. There's so much liquidity up here that where guys are stuck in longs, okay, and they can come here and they're, or they're short and their stops for their shorts are up here, maybe, whatever. But the point is that there's liquidity here that makes sense to me that the market would come on up. All right. So macro view, guys, let's be clear. My view from here on is three waves up. How that three waves is made, I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. That's what my daily videos are. Just ideas for where the price might be going today. Okay, whether I get it right or not, it's one thing. We trade it by the minute. My view changes by the wave. I get a wave I don't expect, boom, it changes my opinion. It changes on the fly. We change with the market. We don't tell the market what it has to do. All I can ever do on a YouTube video is give you a snapshot at that moment, at that current price. But that's what the Discord is for, because when the market changes, then we react to it and offer the new information as as we need to. So anyway, that's the benefit of being part of the Discord. You get access to 2 daily videos every day, plus charts and comments and chat where we're all watching the market 24/7 around the clock because there's always people awake in the Discord all over the place. We got people in China and Malaysia. We got people in Australia and Ireland and Great Britain and the Deutschland. We got people in Argentina and South America and other places in South America, Central Mexico. Just there's all kinds of people from all over the world, guys, that are trading this market in our Discord, and so we're always commenting and always sharing our thoughts. And so that's that benefit of trading within an environment of people. We're all learning, Elliot. We're all growing in our trading abilities as well. It's just a safe place to be to come and learn to trade. Don't think you're going to come to my Discord and have a big what's the word like signal service. Like that's not the point of the Discord. In fact, signal services, I don't care who you are, rarely work well unless you know how to trade the signals, right? You have to learn to trade. Okay, a trade setup that I share may or may not work out. You have to know how to trade in order to trade that setup, and that's what some people fail to understand. They just want the setup and they just trade it blindly, but they don't learn how to trade and trade a setup, and that's a key differentiation. Seeing a setup and having a setup and that's my daughter making all kinds of noise. Having a setup and having a strategy is very, very different from executing that strategy and being a good trader. And that's what the Discord is for. We're trying to teach you all that's engaged in trading, not just the TA, not just getting TA right. That's only a part of what we do. The rest is risk management strategies. It's reading technical indicators for higher probability entries. It's having a strategy and a risk management, having good trade psychology as well, managing fear, hope, and greed along the way. So that's what the Discord is for, guys. Just to clear that up, and it's a prime time to join. First part of the month, guys. It's a good place to come and learn to trade and understand all that's part of trading. So, any of you that's been in the market long enough and you're trading this market, this is a scary place to be. You know that it'll rack your brain, it'll mess up your psychology, and that's what being in a group helps you keeps you even keel with your psychology, so you don't have to deal with that piece of it as much. You can be more on the ball with your trades and your risk management. Excuse me. All right. All right. This thing is just got bullishness all over it. We got a three-wave pullback here. We've got hidden bullish divergence on the 1 minute RSI. It's just got bullishness all over it, guys. My downside count really depends on it not breaking this high, but man, it just totally right now is just threatening a break of this level here. Looks like it's about ready to go and bust that level up. But anyway, let's talk about the small time frame, the bearish count, the bullish count, and the smaller time frames. I've ignored the chat. Let me just take a peek and catch up with the chat, and we'll keep rocking here. Looks like you guys are having a good conversation. All right. Sorry, guys. I'm just kind of just scrolling through, see if there's any questions for me. I saw one question. Are we on a macro fifth wave? Um, yeah, I mean, maybe, but probably not. I'm pretty skeptical of that, but I'll talk about it in just a minute. Anyway, there's basically on this chart right now. There's pretty much some hidden bull divergence here, and it's playing out. It's beginning. It's playing out. 5 minute chart. Let's see. 5 minute chart. We're approaching overbought, but we're not there yet. It's the thing. If this thing starts impulsing, it's fine to go up. Okay, let's talk about the count here to the bottom here. Well, the count to the top says this is an impulse wave here, a five wave. It's ugly, but it is. There's three waves. Okay, and now what we've got here, if we zoom in, this is actually a one, and then we have a two. Uh, it's actually like this: A, B, C. Got a flat there in the middle, and now we got the beginning of another impulse to the upside, and so this needs to start getting some legs. Okay, so that's a possible count there. That's the bullish count. All right, let's look at the bearish count. Bullish count says we probably go up from here, right from this level. Boom, going up. Bearish count. Okay. Bearish count says this is probably a leading diagonal to the downside. Okay. This is an ugly three-wave pullback. Something like that. Okay. And now we need five waves down. Well, we need we need five waves to finish. One, two, three. This is four. Maybe it just goes up just a little bit more, and then we finish five. Maybe we get an extended fifth. Possibility. And then we go up. So that's kind of a more bearish look at it from here. Another count you might say is this is a WX. This is basically a W. This is an X, and we're looking for Y to finish. This is just three waves, and three waves. Now I liked this count until here, until right now. I liked this count because this looks like three waves, and now I was looking for three waves, but we just have not gotten the follow through to the downside. It's just all threatening to the up. So I'm not a big fan of this count anymore because I was looking for that. And we're just not getting it. Just not getting the follow through to the downside. In fact, we're getting the follow through to the upside. But that was another option as well. That we had a WXY. Again, don't want to break this low probably. So we're going to A, B, and C. Now we could break the low, and it could be a flat, but actually no, it couldn't be. Can't break the low. We need A, B, and C. See, this has already come deep enough, and so I'm gravitating guys back to my bullish count. I was really bullish on this wave, but when we got this, it really messed me up. Right? It kind of messed me up, but I'm gravitating back to my bullish count here. Oh man. Now I don't want to gravitate bullishly, but because I've been back. I feel like a schizophrenic trader. Because man, I was bullish on this wave, guys. I really was. I was looking for it to go up, But when it broke down like this, it messed me up. I'm just like, dag on it. And then when it didn't follow through here, when it's not right now, current price action is messing me up. It really is. So I'm in limbo in my opinion right now. But if you had to nudge me one way or another, I mean I'm believing a more upside count right now. Now, what I was looking at too on Ethereum, just take a peek at Ethereum real quick. I was kind of looking at this right here, thinking, maybe we're doing a fractal of that. But this thing needs to come down. I don't want to see it break this high, and it needs to come down from there. If it does, then I would be fine with that, and that would be a fractal. And then I'd have boom, boom, and then that. Looks very similar, doesn't it? Very, very similar. And we're at that stage where you should start to see a reversal. 15 minutes till this hourly candle closes. So we're going to watch this candle carefully and see what it does. Okay. Still a little analysis here on this wave right here. I haven't broken that yet. See, one count I have here is that this is a flat, right to there. That's a flat. Actually, to here. And this is a 1, 2. That's a 1. This is 2. And now we go down. But it needs to reverse now. It cannot break this top right here. If it breaks that top, no go. We are in a key liquidity zone right here where it's threatening to break this top. It's threatening to break that top. But, man. But it's 3 waves right here. And as long as it doesn't break this top and it gives me some reversal, this thing could totally just come down. I prefer that. But, there it goes. Just broke it. It's like they're listening. This is 6440. Yep, that broke it. So technically, that would be an invalid count for this to go up and then come down. It would be invalid. It cannot be a 1-2-1-2. It would have to be basically the way I'm interpreting this now is that this is 5, 3 waves down. Now we're got another impulse working. There'll be a 3-way pullback, and then down we go again. I mean, up we go again. Excuse me. Once this thing finishes, 3 waves and then go. So, with current price action, I mean, I'm, with breaking that low, wave structure the way it's looking, looks bullish. Looks bullish. I got to address a trade here, guys. Give me 1 minute. I'll be right with you. Talk amongst yourselves. We've hit a 1-to-1 extension now. 5 minute, we're overbought. So yeah, do a little. It's a critical moment right now, guys, because if it breaks this right here, good chance she just keeps going. Definitely would break this and this. Good chance we just keep rocking. But if she turns, we get a reversal candle right here. So I'll turn myself back on. We get a reversal candle here. Then that could be the biggest fake out in the world right there. Got a triangle in the middle here of so it's a big moment right now. Right now. I really wouldn't. I would like it not to break this high for Ethereum if it's going to go down. So guys, this is it right here, guys. This is going to kind of tell the tale for what's going on. We get up above this wave here. It's going to be very bullish for Bitcoin. We break that top, all bets are off. We get a reversal type candle here. We're going down to lower targets. Big old battle right now on the got to give the buyers the edge right now, but sellers come in at the right moment all the time, don't they? I mean, look at all these moments where we got up here, retesting the top, boom, sellers came in. Got up here, retesting the top, boom, sellers came in. So this is a key area right now. Sellers could totally just come in. Yeah, higher time frames. I like I said, I'm bullish. But 4 hour we're not oversold. MT5 guy. Um, yeah, we're totally neutral on all the moderate to higher time frames. We're totally neutral. We're in the up or down, baby. It's 50, right in the 50s, where we are right now. So now before that, we had on the daily and the 12 hour, we had major hidden bullish divergence. There's definitely hidden bull on this chart, no doubt about that. So hidden bullish divergence on this chart, but again, we could make a lower low first. So this is really a big moment right now, guys. I mean, I don't know if y'all know how critical this very minute right now is for the direction of this wave. I'm just going to sit here and watch it with you guys. And guys, I'm not going to do any other requests tonight. That's pretty much going to be the extent of my TA tonight. I'm just not feeling good tonight. I don't know why. I'm sorry. I'm just not feeling very well. Not my normal self here, but I do want to help you. So I'm just going to stick to Bitcoin. Take Bitcoin and apply it to your coin, because it's all the same TA, guys. All the charts have some of the same features and functions on them, and they are all kind of looking the same. My macro view is I still think we're going up. If you're spot trading, you're probably safe to be, I would imagine you're safe to be long right now. That's not financial advice. It's just where I would probably be if I were spot trading. But again, with leverage trading, right now we're in a little bit of a bullish wave, but at this moment, this could be the very pivot for a bearish move. So if we get a strong move to the downside within the next several candles on the 5-minute chart, 15-minute chart, then we have a real chance of hitting those lower targets prior to going up for that move to about 50K, like I was explaining. So anyway. 30-second chart. uh, all right, 30-second chart action right here, baby. There it is. A really, really important moment right now. The bulls need to follow through here. On Ethereum, the bulls need to break this high. So this yellow line for Ethereum is a key place where the bulls need to go break. If it starts busting down from here with some volatility, it's not coming down very fast, so this might be just a corrective wave with more upside to go. But if they start, moving down with some more volatility here, watch out for this to be a reversal area, a potential area of reversal. Long as Ethereum stays under here, it's a possibility of this being a reversal zone and it going down to those lower targets we were talking about. Numbers 2813 roughly. It's the top of this last wave over here. 2814, 2815 in that range. So I was kind of looking. The idea behind that is, I was looking at this little pattern right there and comparing it to this right here. This is bigger. This one's bigger, right? And we got kind of a weird move there, but it didn't break that top. Now we've already kind of broken out of this trend line. We've already broken out of that trend line there, so it's a little bit more bullish here on Ethereum, right? But as long as it stays under here, it's really just fine. And this could be some kind of a 1-2, 1-2 to the downside, and that implies a very big wave coming tonight. If that's a 1-2, 1-2, okay, and that's very possible, that implies a very, very large bearish wave coming tonight. If they can break this high, that invalidates the 1-2. That invalidates this as a 1-2, 1-2. Can't be that anymore. You'd have to interpret it more bullish. You'd actually have to probably interpret this as a three-wave move down, and this is a diagonal, this as an ugly three-wave, and this is the beginning of an impulse that's taking us higher. That's the way you'd have to interpret it. So there's the 1-minute chart for you guys. That's a bullish engulfing candle. That's often good looking for the bulls. Yeah, no, I would never buy at the breakout. No, this is already extended. We get a three-way pullback, and then you buy on the pullbacks. No, we don't breakout trade. So yeah, you wouldn't buy here. No. Yeah, no, Ernst, I don't trade it, but I was looking at it earlier for a friend, and it looks super bullish. The ETH BTC looks super bullish here. It looks like it's going up. Yeah, Todd, man, come on into the Discord. I'll teach you, man. I'll teach you everything I know. There's a certain wave pattern we look for, Todd, and there's a Fibonacci levels that we look for, as well as Fibonacci extensions, and we look for signs in the RSI. And you put them all together, you've got a good trade. Da-da-da. I'm just going to watch this with you a little longer, guys, and then I'm going to call it a night. The upper targets, again, looking for 48 to 50K. I'll put if we break bullish tonight, I'll make another video tomorrow, guys, and give you some help with the wave if we break bullish. If we break bearish, I've got several different. There's three different ways it can come down bearishly, so I got different target zones for bearish as well, bearish views. But if this breaks to the downside, Ethereum, it's going to be a pretty big wave comparable to this right here. I was just looking at the top of this area here, what it did. Okay, if it breaks down, a couple targets. You want Ethereum or BTC? Chuck. Andrew, King Andrew, you're welcome. No problem. Todd, my Discord is basically just look at the description of any description and go join Patreon. Just support the channel through Patreon, and we get you in there. Get you in there tonight. ETH targets. Yeah, I'll get you some ETH targets if it breaks to the downside, guys. So if we break to the downside, I'm going to show you how to pull some targets here, guys. If you just watch me, you'll pick up on it. Okay, we're gonna measure this wave. We're gonna measure this wave back, and we're gonna extend it to the 1-to-1. Okay, so possible if it comes down really, really bearishly, I do not want to see it break this low. So I would target this zone right here, from the 1-to-1 to the 127, the 144, underneath this liquidity zone, but not breaking this. So 2150 and lower. Okay, if it breaks down tonight, if it breaks bearish, that's where we're coming. Okay, a little bit of a less bearish view. A little bit of a less bearish view is that we only, let's see. We still come down, but we don't come down as much. Let me pull the fibs like this. We'd be looking for something down here. You'll notice I boxed the same numbers, the same extensions. Take a screenshot, buddy. There you go. Trying to move that. If it goes down. All right, what are some targets if it goes up? On an upward move, we're really bullish. We're coming up here to 36 to 38 again. 33 for sure, but 36 to 38. So this box up here, if we break to the upside, bullishly. All right, guys. Let's do. Let me do the BTC targets, and then we'll call it a night. Okay. Let's hope we get some definitive breaking on camera here, but never does. Never does. Okay, we break bullish. Looking for upward targets of 42 to 49K. I would say 49K is a very reasonable target. If we break bullish, it could go even higher, but we'll have time and you'll have other videos before then, and I'll explain. So for now, these lower targets, we want to watch those zones first. Anywhere from 43 to 49K. But I would say 49K is very, very reasonable target. 48, 49. Okay. A bearish break first. What if it breaks bearishly first? There's two ways it can happen, but one target I'd watch is 32K. I don't want to see it break this low. No breaky that low. ABC coming down, and then we go up. Yeah, if it breaks down, it's got to get down here probably. All right, guys. Thanks for stopping by the channel tonight. Sorry I didn't take any requests tonight. I feel kind of bad about it, but I probably won't feel that bad that long. Why don't I stream longer? I mean, they're usually about 2 to 3 hours, but right now I'm just tired, man. Just tired. But yeah, sorry about that. But I stream all the time in the Discord. I spend so much time in the Discord, guys, that my energy for YouTube isn't as what it used to be. So that's really where it's at. come on into the Discord. You get all kinds of attention, one on one. I get private messages all the time that I attend to. Um, Regular question. I give my heart and soul to that Discord. A lot of energy, and I guess that's probably why I get a little sad when you get complainers or whatever like that. Just because I just really put everything I can into everything I do, and so it's a little. It's just my personality, is all it is. Guys, really enjoyed being with you. Thanks for stopping by the channel. You guys know what to look for. If we break to the upside, you got the targets. Okay, um, just get in the wave safely. And if it breaks to the downside, you've got the targets as well. Just get in the wave safely, or just wait for it to hit targets and then go long. Because I think that's where we're headed. So, all right. With that said, you guys have a fantastic evening. Glad you stopped by. Final thoughts. Yeah, I'm not sick, Todd. I'm just tired and I don't feel good, and I just need some rest and I just need some time to myself, really, to be honest with you. So anyway, yeah, thanks, Chemo, for moderating and answering those questions. Virginia, good to see you. You're always so kind. Mr. Killashade, I love your name. So yeah, yeah. You guys have a great night. Thanks so much. Bye bye.